When you're over 35, you have a high education, you have a wonderful job and a good income, but you're still single, but you want to be with a life partner and start your own family. Not just a partner, but the one. How long does that take? Many people get this completely wrong. Many people think it takes years, if at all possible. Many people think it would take so long that you run a risk of not being able to do it because you wouldn't be able in time still to get children with a man. Totally off. We have changed this radically. We have totally changed the expectations of successful women in love. And I'm so proud and happy with that because I see the results of that every day. The outcome, the totally unexpected outcome, how long does it take? Over 35, not being successful in dating so far, and now wanting to have the one who is ready for you, excited, that truly resonates on soul level, that you can have the deep, intimate, passionate heart connection with, and that you can really talk to about anything, no secrets. How long does that take? And I'm just laughing because I know you won't believe it when I'm going to tell you. You won't believe it. But I have series by now of, I don't know, I think like 15 success interviews of women who actually did that in the time that I'm going to tell you. I have so many more women who are on this path and who are doing it in slightly more time, but still doing it. This is changing lives. This is changing how we think about dating. This is changing who we are as women and how we create our own lives. I'm Clara Adelena and I don't have children myself. I was one of those when I was 35, successful in my career. I was still thinking it took years and I gave up on it. Had I known then what I know now, I would be standing here with my children, right? My grandchildren probably. This changes lives. How would it be if you can truly realize that for you, finding truly the one, it doesn't have to take long. It is not true that the longer it takes, the better man you find. Maybe even on the contrary, because if it takes long, you don't know what you're doing. You're going to go make mistakes on the way. You're going to get disappointed. You're going to close your heart. We want none of that. We want you on fire with the woman that you are. We want you on fire with the man that you know you're going to find. And we don't want those fires just to meet each other and create a new reality. How long it takes typically for my clients? 8 weeks. 8 weeks. And I know it sounds shocking. I know it sounds crazy. 8 weeks. Over 35. So far, not attracting the man that they want and who really wants to commit to them. Changing all of that. Some of these women have never been in relationships. Never, because it just didn't work out. They're amazing women, but they didn't know how to get that going with the man. Now, is this a trick? Is this a trick like, I don't know, put on false makeup, put on whatever what, learn the right words to say, and then attract the man, get him in? No. I'm all about being authentic, right? That's me. I don't even color my hair, though maybe I should one day. Maybe I will one day color it on fire or whatever. We are all about being authentic. We're all about being the woman that you are. One of the big secrets why things are so off and why we can change it so quickly. Women nowadays are far from our own feminine core. The first thing we do, we help you reconnect to the feminine in you. And that already is so juicy and wholesome for you, but for everyone around you. When you're not aligned with your feminine, in dating, that's really important. It's all about being a woman. So at every step, you will be misaligned. Now, what will shift when at every step we get to align that? See how that already by itself is a huge shift. Instead of it taking years and years, so many years that it's even hopeless to find a partner, the new truth, to find the one, a true soulmate, a person who wants to commit to you, that you want to commit to, it fits every level. 8 weeks. That's the new norm. I want that out there because I want you to take decisions from that place. I want you to take decisions from a place of empowerment, of knowing. It's funny, I see the wine bottle in the background. I drink 1 bottle of wine a year. Now it's in the background. So funny this. So, I want you to take decisions from that place, from knowing that the moment that you are really ready, that you are really committed, that you're on fire, that you're ready to be resourceful and to be coachful. I think now the wine bottle blew up in the background. Magic happening here. When that is... I want you to take decisions from that place, right? From knowing that when you're ready, when you're committed, when you're resourceful, when you're ready to be coached, it will only be like 8 weeks, maybe 12, maybe 16, depending on personal circumstances, but typically 8 weeks. Just feel how that would shift everything for you. That's what I want you to get. Feel how it will shift everything. And what different choices you will make. What your life is going to look like. That is what we are doing here at the Love for Life Academy. I'm Clara Adelena and I developed this proven by now method. Another fun fact, how many dates does it take? Right? So here you are now. And there, somewhere down the line in the future, not that far off, how to change that thinking, is you together with your soulmate. How many new men did you meet on that path? How many first dates were there? One of my clients recently, in one of those success interviews, spontaneously started telling what I actually knew because it holds for almost everyone. She said, Clara, before I joined your program, I must have dated like hundreds of men. Now, since I joined your program, the third one was him. The third, the fourth, the fifth, the sixth, something like that it typically is. Isn't it crazy? We're here thinking it's going to take ages, it's going to be difficult, it's going to be impossible. And all it takes is 6 dates. All it takes is 8 weeks. That's the new reality. This is what I want to light the internet up with. This is what I want social media to be talking about. Something has shifted. And instead of the expectation being for successful women over 35 who want love and a family as part of their amazing lives, instead of thinking it's going to take them years, if at all, it's going to be 8 weeks. Just imagine how different that is. Imagine being at a wedding, always a painful moment for those women, but also their family members. What do you say to a woman? Are you still single? Are you seeing someone and you know they're not? And imagine you can just tell them, hey, I see you're still single. Did you know you can change that in 8 weeks? I thought you'd love to have that number. Right? You can just help them. Instead of saying, oh, you will find him. It will come when you're ready. When do we say that? When we don't have any better answer. When it's too painful not to say anything. But what if you can just say them, here's the number, here's the website. ClaraAdelena.com, go there. 8 weeks and you're done. Now, it's not a magic bullet. I need to be clear about that. That would be ridiculous. If that existed, life would have no sense. Let's make that big. It's not a magic bullet. It really asks of you, of the woman who's going through this program, to fully show up. to let go all the ego stuff, to come out of your comfort zone and to really meet life in a new, more authentic, more feminine way. We're going to teach it to you. It's not going to be difficult, but it does ask courage, right? If you like to hide and pretend, then you need to change that now. Because if you continue that, this is not going to work. I don't want any women in the program who are tire kickers and who are just like, yeah, I'll do that. That of course doesn't work. The program works when you do it. That's what I say. I'm pretty spiritual, but I'm also pretty straightforward, right? Physicist in me. It works when you do it. When you don't do it, chances are very, very low of it working. Then you go back to the old truth that it takes years. But if you do it, we're talking weeks. This is my message to you. And I'm so excited and I'm on fire in 2020 to, as I said, have social media, have internet light up with this message. It's changing the future of all these women and all the men who are going to find them and all the children that are going to be born there. This is changing how we think, how we live. Clara Adelena at the Love for Life Academy. Reach out to me and find out more. Aloha.